Hello everyone. Welcome in to Roulette Rivals 19. This is another Swiss stage round 1 match between Omni, TMN, and Zai. We got Haven up first, as you can see, chosen by Omni. Then next up we got Mendoza, chosen by Zai, and we got at least one of our 3 RNG maps if we need those. But yeah, speaking of Haven, real quick, here we got this new awesome little toy here called Statistics. So we got a little bit of stats here both ways. You can see there. I presume that is the lifetime match win-loss for both of them. Well, and yeah, how many tournaments, best results, elo, current elo, and that elo, of course, is from the players who participated. And currently, they have no head-to-head against each other. And also, if we go back to the match here, both of them chasing their first Haven win so far. So Omni currently on 4 plays, 0 losses. Last time played in RR18 against Channel Joined. Zai on the other side last played in RR18 also against Channel Joined. Both did lose, of course. So hopefully we'll get one of these guys with their first Haven PB today. And we'll get things going here in just a short moment. We get our spin. Tyson Williams, Silence Pistol as bodyguard and no KO. Stephen Bradley, Silence SMG, Villa Staff. Ludmila Vetrova, Loud AR, Villa Guard. This is a Villa Staff start, press play. With obviously you do want to bring the pistol here, I would assume. Or then, no, actually you don't need to. 2 ways I can see this being approached. Either you bring in the pistol and... Well, no, it is a little tricky in terms of loadout, because if you want to do Tyson fast, you want to bring the pistol in yourself, but I think you should have plenty of time to just get the free SMG, or SMG, sorry, free pistol, so I think the play is to just Seeker, SMG, and then you can nick the AR off of nick the AR. Well, no, it is a little tricky because no. Yeah, it is a little trickier than you'd think, because you do want to bring in a briefcase or the AR if you're gonna be leaving as the Villa Staff, and then you can bring the AR with you, and then you can obviously get the free pistol. You don't need to bring that. You don't need the SMG or sorry, the pistol either. Caught by Enforcer, unfortunately. Zai in a little bit of a lead here. It's gonna be clearing out the cinema. Tyson's guard be coming in, or either Tyson and the bodyguard are gonna be coming in. Corner subdue there for the bodyguard. Tyson does hear it, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna receive a bullet to the face, and there it is. First kill of Haven goes to Zai, and obviously there is an AR there. I think he's just remembered it, but honestly, I feel like with Zai's predicament here, you might just want to I don't know if you can try and smuggle the AR out, or then you just have to find a different AR entirely, because the ones at the resort don't carry them. But yeah, we'll see what happens, as Omni has also got the first kill. Omni has got the first kill as well. I think he's just forgotten his AR. Yep, exactly. A little backtrack there, but Omni gonna be able to leave with the AR in hand, which I think is gonna be the more preferable approach here. He's gonna want to get the guard here as well, but because guard is now gonna be investigating that medic toss, could make things a little more complicated. Guess I could be maybe able to knock him out there. It's crazy. He's so out in the open. I don't think he trusts it. I don't blame him. Omni also getting. Well, he's actually gone both the guard and Steven sick, so both gonna be going into the bathroom. As I eventually does get the guard in there as well. Please miss the throw. Does have more throwables. Just gotta be careful here with the head turns, as Omni gets the second kill there. Gonna be ahead of Zai because of this little mishap. And he also has everything he needs for Ludmilla, so this is actually looking quite good now for Omni. He could even make Portman hut a medic. Zai also getting his second kill now, but key difference, no loud AR with him. So I think the plan now for him is to just backtrack all the way to the villa and back, get that AR, which does add up quite a bit of time. Omni gonna call Ludmilla. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess this is a little faster than just waiting for her. I suppose, maybe. Not sure exactly, but that will get her to come to the restaurant area quicker. Other news: Channel Reindeer takes a map against Mika. Quite interesting. Zai also has now retrieved the AR. Damn, Milla was going kind of fast. Holy. Either way, Omni does have Ludmilla sick now, as Zai is making his way now to the restaurant where Ludmilla would be. He's just about missed the timing on her, unfortunately. So this should be quite the lead for Omni, honestly, because now Zai is gonna have to wait out. It's gonna have to wait out Ludmilla getting into the bathroom and everything. So here goes the guard. Ludmilla, last one. Oh no, Omni's drowned him! A tragedy has struck the Russians once more. I don't know if that was a fat finger or what, but Omni accidentally starts to dunk dunk Ludmilla into the toilet bowl, and that's not something you want to do here. And all of a sudden, all the momentum now on Zai. He's got the AR on the back. Everyone's leaving the bathroom. He just has to make sure the guard's out and the door's down. Should be. There we go. Zai does get the last kill, and with that tragedy, Zai gonna finish 828, and Omni obviously nowhere near gonna be able to catch up, so it's gonna be Zai stealing away the Haven from Omni's pick. Gonna be getting his first Haven win as well. Omni still unfortunately gonna be going winless here.
Score 0.
Yeah, that it was like the last thing that could go wrong. There was no one in the bathroom. Nothing else could have gone wrong. Other than the wrong kill, but that happens. That happens, unfortunately. And now with that, 2.5 minutes away is now Zai's pick of Mendoza. Could be looking at a 4-0 lead afterwards, or Omni, if he's able to tie it up. We'll wait and see, but see if there's any here. Nope, still not. Okay. I don't know how that works exactly, but either way, Mendoza, a little more success both sides. Omni been here 3 times before with 1 win and 2 losses, latest of which from his plays RRWC Group Stage 2025 edition against Blythe, with Blythe winning that one. For Zai, his last time was in RR18 against Joker, and Joker did win as well. So recent success, not really gone either way, fortunately. So both of them gonna be looking at a bounce back. And yeah, PB time 10:07, Omni side 650 on Zai. That terms also favored for Zai with the better win rate as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Got a little extra time as requested by Zai, so just gonna be that little while longer till we get going. Now, great time for everyone to get some water, stay hydrated, all that. Important. So yeah, we do have at least one more map after this one. I can reveal it. It is gonna be Dubai up next if we do need more than that. That is decided in this map. If Zai wins, then there's a chance Dubai will be the last one. If not, then we will see at least 2 more. But like I said, we'll get to that when we get to that. Worries. Yeah, 1.5 minutes till we get going for the second time. Also, just looking at the pre-plan, I know Zai, as he asked for the delay, he's not really maybe fully planned out yet, but looking at the pre-plan, pistol, banana, leg, something in the smuggle, probably like a tank or a seeker. Probably a seeker if I had to guess for Zai, and then seeker, bleg, banana, shoddy for Omni. So very similar loadouts. Uh, bleg and banana kind of become the gold standard for Doza. Seeker, another one that you see more often than not. Sometimes not, but I'll have to see what kind of spin Joker has cooked up for this map in just about 20 seconds. Zai hopefully gonna be back in time.
Prepare yourself. Duel
There we
starts
go,
in
just
10
about.
seconds. 9,
And
8,
last seconds
7,
now
7,
ticking
6,
down till
5,
we get going
4,
with
4,
the
3, 3,
Mendoza.
2,
We got
1,
Yates
1.
with Bowling
Eliminated
Object
target.
as Chief Winemaker, Tamara Vidal, Electrocution, Sato, Chef. Yeah, I feel like there's two approaches here. You either remote Yates with a late winemaker grab, or then immediate winemaker grab into Yates rush into some form Asado. Tomorrow Electro, obviously you have all the bathroom sinks when you make your 6, so that's not an issue. You just need a form of electrification. Oh yeah, right. You know, you actually, yeah, you can't grab the winemaker because you can't. I'm gonna going for a phone chain lure here on the winemaker, and does in fact succeed as well. Gonna be knocked out here in the bag behind all the wine barrels. Now, as the winemaker, gonna be going upstairs to Yates. Zai has shot a dart into the winemaker, so he's gonna be sick, making his way to the bathroom, and gonna be intercepted by a banana here. So Omni in a lead because of faster planning and whatnot. So Omni all the way in the basement already. Almost forgot his smuggle, but does remember it. It's the Bleg. Still should have time for Yates. Plenty of, in fact. Also, scoring update on the other side. Mika does equalize their match against Channel Reindeer. Zai making his way upstairs the same way. Big whoosh, but does manage to squeak by. There goes Yates, knocked out for Omni. Leg for the mercenaries makes this life easier, both as an exit disguise and obviously the weapons to shoot down the Shandy with. There they go. Yates down. Now Omni looking at getting the Asado, but it looks like, oh, he didn't have a taser. Oh, that's unfortunate. Leg toss. Did that hit all three? What he found is Valentina. He did hit all three. That's crazy. Guy gets the kill. everyone is an accident knockout there, so that's insane. And now Zai gonna be going outside. Should have the taser with him, I hope. He's used the leg, he's used one seeker dart as well. Does have is a calmer. This could be problematic. He doesn't have really anything to get both Tamara and the Asado now because he has a Trank instead. I think he's just thinking about whether he has anything to go for it. Probably could improvise something, but it is fairly hard here. Oh, there comes the winemaker, gonna be all the way up here. As Zai has got the Asado sick, but obviously without any more emetics, he's not got anything else for Tamara. Like I said, you maybe could improvise something, but at the same time, Tamara is also gonna be down in the vineyard, actually, because you trigger the tour if you start down there because of the winemaker. Omni gonna be getting his Yates kill again. So, starting Asado. Don't think he has. Oh yeah, no, he took a preacher, but does he have? I even replanning again, starting waiter. No, no, no. So Luli would start Asado here. I think in like being 6.5 minutes in, I think the play here probably would be start Asado, buffer the Asado, go into Yates Villa, set up remote, and then probably should be able to get tomorrow after you've done the setup for Mr. Jonathan Yates, but Zai has opted to start waiter. It's gonna get Tamara sick, but she's gonna be going out to the balcony ledge instead. Or at least, nope, he's just completely gotten trolled by Tamara. Does actually end up going into the bathrooms. However, this side approach, she might not go into the one bathroom where she's uninhabited, or where she would be alone. So now Zai's gonna have to do some trickery here with the medics. Not sure what the plan here is. Don't really want to. I mean, there is the water. Of honestly, there is a water cooler there in the hall, which I think is now the next best thing for Zai. It is kind of crazy to say. Can't get this emetic device off. Trying to get the Asado that way. Tamara is going all the way up for Omni. Secure shot. on the back of the saddle boy for Zai, but he's gonna be a little problematic as well because obviously he's not gonna go into the bathroom. Ooh, Omni's triggered the Electro. Why have we triggered the Electro? This is gonna be a slight issue because he has to now get Tamara into the electric puddle without he has to get Tamara into the puddle there now without actually going into it himself, which is easier said than done. I'm gonna go hide the body of Tamara's guard. Though I'm pretty sure he would have just left. What are we? Oh, wait, is he actually gonna clear out? He's gonna clear out these guys to go for the water. That is crazy. I don't see why else he would do this. No, he's actually gonna do this. No, don't shoot. Like, he almost did it again. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I forgot you. Still good. Just gotta go turn the thing on. Just be careful not to walk into that puddle. Zai's just about done planning all his things, but Omni looking good here. There we go. Does get the Electro off eventually. I don't think anyone should go into the bathroom to the electrified puddle there now with the two fellas in there knocked out, so should be fine, I say, but didn't get Diana TP either, so just a little trek now to the car in the parking lot, but it should be good. Zai is nowhere close to catching up, unfortunately, so now looking like we're gonna be going into map number 3 from a 2-2 score line. As there goes Omni. 11:42, not quite PB time, but win is a win, no matter what. Yeah, I don't see a world where Zai finishes this in less than like 10 seconds or whatever that he has. But with that said, like I told you, we're going into Dubai as our first RNG map. Gonna be fourth time for Omni, 1 win, 2 losses, similar to Mendoza. Latest of which in RR18 against Watt, where he did actually win, and that is also where the PB time 419 is from for Omni. Then on the other side, we got Zai, 3 wins, 2 losses. Now gonna be his sixth Dubai in a match with a very respectable 241 PB. And yeah, last time Zai's been here was in RR17 against Komboychuk in the Swiss, and he did win the map, even though he did lose the match. But Dubai, he did win. So now we'll be looking at this map, whether we're gonna have a 4-2 lead one way or another or not. We do have 2 more maps after this if we need. Well, we're gonna need at least more for sure. But 2 more if necessary. And yeah, minute and 15 or so till we get going. for the third time. We'll see whether Omni or Zai can pull up lead, then head to a potential match point on our next map, or even in the possibility of a tie. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, get things going in just a moment. And not sure what Zai's pre-planning. I didn't pay attention to it. Oh, there we go. He's actually shown it. So, Seeker, Breacher, Crowbar, Trank versus Omni, Trank, Breacher, Bleg, Shoddy. I can see both of them, sure. I think I personally wouldn't preload out Seeker.
Get ready. Duel starts in 10 seconds.
Much more useful to have
9,
a
8,
Trank there
7,
ready, in my opinion,
6,
but
5, 4,
maybe I'm wrong entirely. Spin, we got Carl Ingram, Injected Poison as the assassin, Marcus Davis, and Silent Shoddy as Ingram's bodyguard. So this is a guard start. Shoddy actually perfect for Omni. You want to bring in the poke, and that looks good for Omni. Omni in very quickly. Zai not too far behind either. So this now comes down to whether they can get these assassin grabs off. This grab can be a little trolly sometimes as well, but looks good for Omni. Even gonna go for the immediate distract shot on Marcus to make his life a little. Oh no, Zai, why are we dragging the body? Oh no, that is gonna go red. Yep, there we go. Well, I think the nerves are getting to Zai. I don't think he meant to drag the body. Sketchy looking throw, my god. He doesn't have a fourth one though for the, or doesn't have one more. Oh, did that change? I hope that wasn't too early. That looked very close. I don't know if it, yeah, I was gonna say that looked like that may have been just a hair too early for Omni. It would be perfect timing for Marcus, but
You've got mail.
yeah, there he goes. He has received mail. Too early switch, unfortunately, on the disguise, and yeah, that's a replan or restart, sorry, or restart for was I no. Did he go? Oh no, he's I didn't see, but he had the assassin. I think he got the disguises mixed up. Didn't grab the Ingram BG, and I think he just realized it there. Why he was thinking either the disguises or the kills he got mixed up. Something. There we go. Second time. Successfully getting the assassin both ways. Omni in a little bit of a lead. This time, now unpacking the shoddy. That hit turn is wild. This time, Omni waiting out the poison animation. Those eyes got frontal. That's a shame. So now Omni in a big lead. Again, great timing on Marcus. Well, maybe not so great. Well, maybe it is actually really good. It's got these two legged out. Has to do is now get spotted shooting There he goes. Omni. 347. Even with the little mishap there with the too early switch. Does end up finishing first. Zai, yeah, I don't think Zai would have caught up either, unfortunately, so Dubai gonna be sniped away by Omni, and with that, Omni gonna be heading into the second RNG map of Mumbai as the person on match point. And now, potentially our last map being Mumbai. We got one more if need be, but speaking of Mumbai, this is gonna be the second time for Omni. First time been a loss in RR18 against Channel Joint, and yeah, Zai's currently 5th play, 3 losses and a tie, which if we see the PB being 30 minutes, that would indicate that the one tie is in fact a timeout tie. And yes, it was in RR18 a timeout tie against Yip Jason. That is where the 30 minutes PB is from. So also, funny enough, I casted the match as well. I have casted Zai's Mumbai PB. That is awesome. But it was a really interesting spin though. Loud SMG Elite Thug Maelstrom. I think I kind of remember that actually. There's some recollections of that being like a huge slugfest both ways. Well, obviously it would be. Leb has or had 2957 Dubai. Let's find out. No, yeah, he had a 2949 actually against Mika, which he did win. So fair play. But anyways, back to this match and map. We got Mumbai coming in about 10 seconds. Now, Omni with a win would be taking the match, but Zai obviously looking to tie things up. But we got Wazir Kale, the Maelstrom, Falling Object as Thug, Vanya Shaw, Silence Pistol, Laundry Worker, Dawood Rangan, Electrocution, Queen's Guard. Nothing that immediately sticks out as overly hard. You can definitely do Charles here if you want to. Or obviously the other easy, quote unquote, easy option, just Hill. Don't think you want to do Skywalk. Not really any good falling objects there. At least with the instant Maelstrom. I feel like you probably just Charles this, if I'm being honest. Silence Pistol, Laundry Worker, very easy for Vanya. Electrocution, Dawood walks into a puddle on his own, as long as you have it electrified, so. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad in that sense, but we'll see what happens. Omni gonna be in about, probably, what is that, 25-ish seconds before Zai. There goes the Thug Man. He's missed the throw. He's missed the throw. He doesn't have a throwable. Oh, God. He does have the briefcase being a distraction. Maelstrom is already there. So now I'm curious what he'll do with him. You do want to get him to walk underneath. I mean, yeah, maybe this works. Oh, yeah, or maybe not. The Holy Man. Holy Man would have ripped him anyways, even if he somehow got away with that kick, but Omni with the restarts. I also now at the Crow's hideout. Trank the city guy. I hope he doesn't see the body. Doesn't look like his eyes got away with murder there. And also an insane place to leave the body with the Holy Man coming up. It's gonna He sniped the god. He sniped the Maelstrom. I don't think he's realized it, but oh, there we go. Holy Man found out what happened to the Maelstrom, fortunately, before his final moments with his consciousness. So, see if Omni second times the charm. Actually, getting kind of lucky here with the Maelstrom going that way for the meeting thing. But he's actually gotten a free kill here. There we go. Didn't even have to take out the lead actor if he didn't want to, but it does take him out just for a safety precaution. So Omni now with the first successful kill off the Maelstrom and off Mumbai entirely. As Zai still looking to get his. Omni taking the battery. So we got some car battery gamers like Watt said. And this will be used to take the life of a B-class movie star eventually. That got heard. Don't throw the I mean, you can get more bricks are temporary. Electrified puddle is forever. What I've always said. Now Zai also looks like he's gotten the successful, or did he? No, he did. He's gotten the Maelstrom kill successfully. Now he's probably looking at what to do next, and so we might be looking at the laundry worker here on Zai's side. Omni likely the same. What he found is the Maelstrom. That doesn't matter because it was a accident kill, of course. Trank off onto the laundry worker there for Zai. Should be able to yoink this poor man's clothing before his comrade comes in. And using the Bleg to achieve the same thing, but Zai is a little ahead in in-game time, but Omni does have more set up, so we'll see which plan works out the best. I think Zai did bring in a taser for Dawood anyway, so he doesn't need the battery. And so with that, I don't think Zai is any behind. And Zai also gonna be getting the brick off first. However, oh, Omni's forgot to grab the brick on the way. That's a time loss and a half for him now. But the one thing Omni does have going for him is the fact that he has set up the Electro already, so it doesn't need to go towards Starwood at all. Whereas Zai will still need to go actually put the taser down, so That's Omni's one saving grace for the time being. But we'll see whether this much longer brick initiation has any impact. Pretty good. Uh, Pretty good come out for Rima and the guards for Zai. Also, I did say earlier, but I didn't mention it. But welcome in everyone from Ruler Rivals, uh, from the Channel versus Mika match. Did see that ended as well. Yeah, Zai does have a taser, and he does have to go toss it down before Dogwood comes, but that there should be plenty of time to do that. Omni getting the Vanya entourage down here. So he is catching up quite a bit. Zai can't really afford to sit here in the menu too much. Because now Omni basically has to only wait for Dogwood to walk in the puddle. So this has actually gone a lot closer. Even though Zai was quite a bit ahead. But yeah, this really just comes down to who has to kill first, because obviously Zai's gonna have plenty of time to set up as well. Just gotta pop the taser in here into this puddle. There we go. No one else is gonna walk into that before he does, so we don't need to knock him out. Oh, well, he could have easily gone for a. Why are we, brother? A pistol. There we go. And you grab it. Then there we go. So it is looking very much like a photo finish. Or Zai, don't go into menu, my boy. Jesus. I hope the taser worked. There we go. Dawood does drop dead first, and that is a 943 finish for Zai. So he's chopped off about 20 minutes from his old personal best, so to say. As Omni just about has Dawood drop as well. But we are looking at over 20 seconds of photo finish, but I know there was restarts both ways, so this could be a lot closer than it seems. However, I would still think that Zai has the edge because they both didn't do it first try, I believe. I know Omni had at least like one or two restarts. I think Zai also had at least one. But yeah, it really just came down to the fact that Zai did end up getting the brick off a lot quicker, even though he did pause for like probably a minute. But either way, we'll have to wait for Mr. Joker to finish off with the photo finish calculator to see whether we're going into map 5 at all, or whether it's going to be a tie scoreline or even a tie in the first place. And yeah, there's nothing really nothing really other than that for the time being. So, yeah, unless we see a wave from either one, which I doubt, uh, we're gonna we're gonna be here for a little while. So, uh, I'm gonna go grab some water while we wait. So everyone else do that too. And I shall return just a. There we go. Photo finish still well and truly underway. So yeah, looking like we're still waiting. That is fine. Let's see, probably nothing as of yet, I guess. Also, the official time in between the finishes was 20.591 seconds in favor of Zai. So I know neither of them have that crazy long or slow loads as far as I know. So it just comes down to whether Omni had that much more in the restarts, which I don't think they did, especially considering the almost 2 minute longer, or even over 2 minute longer in-game time for Omni. So I heavily doubt that it is gonna lead to points for Omni, but of course, we just have to wait and find out. Joker getting things. He is typing, so it should be hopefully not too long anymore till we get the results. Hasn't finished quite yet, so
Score 4-4.
there we go. We have our official results, as you can see as well. We got Zai winning Mumbai, and with that, we're gonna go into map number 5 with a tied 4-4 score line. So Omni loaded for 28.5 seconds across 2 loads. Zai loaded for 18 seconds with the first 2 he had, so that already puts him out of range for Omni to catch up. And with that, we are going into Marrakesh up next, and this is now gonna be the last map, no matter what, because of the Swiss rules we have in place. This can end up in a tie, in which case we will just have a 5-5 finish if we do have a tie. And yeah, maybe Mr. Jonkler could send the spin, perhaps. But yeah, this is now gonna be the very last map. There is not gonna be a 6th map, even if we get a tie, as I said. Can it work when I press send spin? Unlucky. But yeah, either way, back to Marrakesh. We got the first time Omni actually plays here, in a tournament match. So no stats for him just yet. On the other side, Zai already been here a couple times, but so far no success for him either. Lost 3 times, the latest of which in RRWC 2025 against Nezuko. So similar to Haven, both of them looking now to end their 0 wins. Or yeah, end their 0 wins and looking to get the first win on the map and obviously the match win. But yeah, last 20 seconds until we get going for the very last time in this match. Will be interesting to see what happens. Reload out already very different. Omni looking at
Starts in 10 seconds.
Consulate, probably
9,
double seeker.
7,
Zai
6,
in the waiter,
5,
not something you
4,
see too often.
3,
But
2,
spin will be raises a dance. Sniper rifle as suit. Klaus Strandberg pistol. Military soldier. There is some funny things you could do here. Technically, I could even see a school start if you're crazy enough, which would be very funny, but I doubt either one will. And it does in fact look like it's just gonna be consulate parking lot both ways with a pistol, trank, sniper smuggle. So at least from the start, this looks like very much a identical planning so far. So gonna be going to this funny little corner here to get the military soldier, and also a decently safe spot to leave the suit. But Zai has opted to actually go for a different route. Omni has successfully acquired the soldier. Zai does end up getting his as well, but they're dragging the guy. I don't know if I like that. That could be problematic for Zai now because he dragged the body. Omni going for the pistol shot on the body shot to panic the garage. Does get through rather clean. With a little extra sidestep there just to make sure he doesn't get any silly combat shenanigans. Zai also going for the panic. Not grabbing the keys. He didn't grab the APC keys, so this could be another this could be another little micro thing that now is in Omni's favor. Same as the body that I said that he kind of dragged for no reason. There we go. Zai also getting the vacuum, so the gun's stuck on Omni's side on the bench, but he just has to roll with it. He's not gonna be able to get it out of sight. I don't know why he switched disguises into the one disguise that Klaus enforces, but does work out in the end all the same. And Omni will be getting the first kill. Zai not too far. Ooh, a little shaky aim there, but shaky aim, but he's also gotten a lockdown from somewhere. He's going back through the garage, probably to grab the key. this is now going to be that little bit extra difficult because everyone's on panic. Let's see. Why are we going through the garage? Still not grabbed the key, by the way. So this is now even more of a lead for Omni. Bullet panic on the two stair guards entering the school this way instead of the scooter side as you normally would see, I would say. But does work out, looking quite good for Omni. Zai also has now retrieved the suit. Omni gonna be the first to infiltrate, so a little awkward positioning there for the guy leaning at the window, so he's just gonna have to wait this whole part of the cycle out. Don't think there's any point really in doing that. But their way, Omni has sent the guy upstairs now. Goes the intercom as well. I just hope he didn't send the guy into this room because that would be a little bit of an issue for Omni. I didn't see where exactly he shot, but it does look like he's good. Reza has actually seen the throw. He's just gonna go back to scolding the two guys downstairs. Lucky for Omni, he does have more throwables, so this is now looking very good for him. Here's the final kill. Just has to make sure this guy on the inside doesn't see him somehow, and Omni will be the first one to finish. And honestly, because Zai didn't grab the keys, this could mean he doesn't even finish in the photo finish window, even though he's this close. Yeah, 20 seconds already gone. He's got locked down. The entire school's alerted. He would have to grab the keys, and
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Z. Thank you,
yeah, there we
casters and
go.
admins.
Omni will
So
end up
have a
taking
nice
the
week.
win here
I
because of
appreciate it.
all these little mishaps on Zai's side. And yeah, well played, Omni. Not too bad from Zai either. Just unfortunately, little things that cost him this time. And yeah, without further ado, that is it for this match, of course. So, nothing really too much here in terms of the standings because this is only round one. Obviously, there is a big list of people at a single win, big list of people at no wins, but as you can see, Omni moves into the 1 point bracket with the other winners with a 2.0 differential in terms of map wins. Zai still in zero with the -2. So yeah, that's that. Now I know we got two matches currently ongoing. We got Quatility versus Magic Dave, casted by Cabin and Rodolfra. Uh, they've got that match, and then Psychic Ducks versus Fusk, casted by Moo. And judging from my current audience, I would think the Quat versus Magic Dave is probably the crowd favorite. So, I shall not keep you here any longer. I'll raid you guys over there. and will be on Cabot. So yeah, we got one more match after these ones. Technically today / tonight, Apricot versus Tehran at 2 a.m. in about 5 hours. So if you're NA people, maybe night owls, Europeans, maybe even the Australia side, stay tuned for that if you do want to. And then obviously games kick off again tomorrow with Move versus Inini 5 p.m. and we'll go from there. But like I said, I won't keep you here any longer. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, of course, Omni and Zai for the match as well, and Joker for adminning. I'll see you all next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.